Juhi, over the years you have evolved as an actress, but there's one thing you have kept with you is that in the cute role kind of thing. Is this by choice or is this by... You must be definitely selecting your own roles.
No, actually this is more... see, when I came in I didn't know that this was what I was heading for. I did it in QS, QT maybe, and then it stayed on in the minds of people, and I came to be known as the girl next door and, you know, nice little girl next door and things. And then they kept giving me roles like that, and I mean, even right up to now, I mean, I do have those roles with me apart from others that I do play. I mean, I have played a sort of more glamorous one in Darr or in Lutere, but these have been more far between. The ones which come one after the other have me in the more accepted already. The image is already kind of set.
Is it more, I mean, that seems to be more closer to the real person you. Is it easier to emote what is you, or is that why you...
I guess, sort of. I enjoy doing comedy and light roles and frothy stuff, vivacious stuff. You know, I enjoy that as well. So maybe it comes across as being me or as being more real and finally more acceptable from me.
Coming to comedy, it says, all actors say it's a very difficult thing to do as compared to emotional roles. You think it comes very easily to you?
It depends. Sometimes when a scene is really well written, you know, the scene is so well already conceived that there's not much you have to do, just be there and maybe add a little bit here and there, but it happens. But if there isn't a funny scene and you're trying to make it funny, then it gets to be, you know, then it depends on your timing and your performance, and then, you know, then it's difficult.
Do you remember any such scene of yours which was very easy to do?
Easy to do. Easy to do all of them in Hain, Rahi, Pyar ke. I mean, comparatively, because the situation was funny. And I mean, that's how it was. And basically, I think we were really having a good time. And Mahesh ji and Aamir were always, you know, there to kind of, you know, help us out if we weren't really getting it pat on. It happened.
See, your film Aaina, which was again a very nice film, it had you in, you know, it had Amrita in a very challenging kind of a role. Would you not have done something like that? I mean, would you as an actress have liked to do that, or, you know, do you see yourself fitting into that kind of a role also?
At the time I heard Aaina, which was now about a good 3-4 years ago, I loved the story, and I just thought that this girl was, like you said, you know, easier for me to play. I know I can look simple and then, you know, be the sympathetic one rather than the arrogant, glamorous kind of woman. So I left that out and I opted for this because at that time it was easier for me to do this. You know, I didn't have to put in so much effort. Today, if I was to do it, maybe I'd take on the other one because this role I've already done. And I'd like to try it out, you know, to see how I could perform it. And
coming to these little serious kind of roles, I'm sure you must have seen the film Bombay.
Yes. Yes.
Would you like to do anything like that, unconventional, without makeup and something?
I'd love to. I'd really. I saw Bombay. I really liked the film. I thought Manisha was very good, and I think the credit to a great extent again goes to the director and everybody. I think they made such a fabulous film. I wish I had a film like that.
Now, Juhi, when after Hain, Rahi, Pyar ke, you were really slotted to be the number one. I know you don't like these number one games, but, you know, after Hum Aapke Hain Kaun, Madhuri seems to have taken over. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about it? See, I wish you wouldn't play the number games because I can really only perform well whether my film fares well or not. Is a success at the box office is beyond my control, and the number game is based more on the success of your film than your performance. It's not in my hands. I throw my hands up in the air. You do what you want. I just want to be amongst the best actresses in this country. That's it.
Now, your forthcoming films, there's Ram Jaane with Shah Rukh. which is quite talked about, and your one with Rakesh Roshan. Can you tell me a little about these two characters that you're playing here? And
Ram Jane is a very interesting film, and the title role belongs to Shah Rukh Khan, and it's a triangle love story with a story of the underworld going on with it. It's very nice. It's really nice. It's got a sort of tragic sort of end. It's a very touching film in parts. It's got good songs, good moments, good scenes, fun as well as, you know, emotional in the second half. Very nice. Storyline, I think you'll have to ask Rajiv Mehra. And the one with Rakesh Roshan, which is being directed by him, is Karobar, tentatively titled Karobar. It's starring Rishi Kapoor, Anil Kapoor and myself. And there I have a very important role. It's a pivotal role, I would say. It's again a triangle. God, it's you know, it's difficult to explain a whole film in just a few lines. But that again has tremendous scope for performance from all three, and a lovely story going with it.
now getting back to Shah Rukh, wasn't there Raju Ban Gaya Gentleman also that he walked off with the title, this thing?
He just walks out with the title. I get all the, you know, but no, actually I don't. He's lucky, he's really lucky, I must say. Ram Jane, from what I've heard of the story, I've really liked it. He's so lucky to have a role which is just written for him, you know. It's like he'll shine in the film.
Okay, now how can I forget Darr and your role in that film and Shah Rukh in that film? How was it working with Yash Chopra and, you know, a subject like that?
Let's say for me it was a great high being in a Yash Chopra film and being the heroine of his film. I really enjoyed every moment. I put in all I could, you know, in terms of effort, in terms of, you know, appearance, everything. I just did the best I could because I wanted it to be the best. And it was great working with Yash Ji because he's one director who's very easy. You know, he's fun to work with. He puts you at ease. There's no tension on his sets. Everybody's kind of laughing, joking, and working all at the same time. And you just don't know how time passes, and your scenes are quickly wrapped up, and you know the film's out. It was ready within a year, which was wonderful. It was a treat.
Now, over the years, you've worked with so many directors and actors. Is anybody, one person who's impressed you, you know, or helped you grow as an actress by looking at them, by learning from them, maybe co-star or a director?
This I'll have to think over. Actually, I haven't given it much thought. Who's helped me grow as an actress? It's difficult to say that, you know, one or two directors I've worked with have really helped me realize what acting is all about, because even today I'm learning. But just, you know, the fact that I was working with so many people and each of them do things differently in their own way, and you sort of, you know, you learn to work with different people, and the experience helps you grow, and then you of course see your work and then you improve because you criticize yourself and then you learn from it, and it's the whole process helps you, you know.
Which is the most difficult role that you have done so far, according to you?
The most difficult role I did so far was in Lutere. Yes, it was. It was difficult in the sense the character I was playing was pretty highly strung, and she had this. I mean, she was. Every other second, third scene that I can think of in the film, I was either, you know, getting angry or getting perturbed or breaking into sort of sobbing, but with anger, and you know, things like that, which I don't really do. So I had to really work at it.
Now, of your forthcoming films, which one do you think is your real highlight film? I'm sure you must be enjoying all of them, but something that you're really looking forward to.
There is this film Darr that I'm doing. At the moment I'm shooting for that. This is with Abbas Mastan. And it's got Rishi, Arbaz and myself. And what should I say? It's a very interesting film. It's almost a thriller, but not quite a thriller. It's a love story, but not just a love story. It's very interesting. The script is very interesting. And then is Karobar. That's another film which we're really working at and hopefully will turn out very well. There is Ram Jane, which looks very promising to me. Let's see how they turn out.
Now, from here, looking ahead, what kind of a role or what kind of a thing are you looking for now, having done such a variety of things? Is there anything that's really close to your heart and you want to do it?
It's not just a role that I'm looking forward. I mean, there's something that I haven't done and I want to do. One, of course, could be a, it could be of a very normal kind of girl, somewhat like me, and facing difficulties, rising above them. Something like which spans, a role which spans all of these moments. It comes out a winner at the end or sacrifices in the end, but a kind of, she fights out for something. Or then, like, I've recently seen Bombay and I thought that was so lovely. So, not just run-of-the-mill kind of heroine role, but something apart from that. I'd love to do something like that.
And going back a little, your Sergeant Ka Ghar had kind of shown you as a serious thing, but I think the audience rejected you in that role. How did you feel about that?
I don't think the audience rejected me as that. Twice I've done a role in films which was highly emotional. That is, one was Bewafa Se Wafa, the other one was Sergeant Ka Ghar. Now, though the films didn't fare exceptionally well at the box office, I did receive a lot of fan mail which, kind of praised my work in it. And I met a couple of people, mostly women, who kind of liked the film or they liked the performance I had done. Well, I don't know what to make of it, but I don't know what to make of it really.
But as an actress, you yourself, do you like those kind of roles, those highly emotional, highly strong roles?
Those were melodramatic kind of emotional roles. What would I say? Submissive, kind of demure kind of girl, kind of gives in and sacrifices, and maybe what I don't know. Really, I don't mind doing it. It takes a lot of you because it's not easy to be crying and making it look convincing. If you can do it, that's great. It's more difficult than all that I'm doing right now. But I guess somewhere it has to click, and that's when you feel better about it, because you say all my efforts have been appreciated. When it's half here and half there, it's like, oh hell, why did I go through it all?
Finally, I think you might want to kill me for this, but I think you've clicked in real life with somebody and you're just flying the coop.
Like who?
Is it true?
What is true?
That you're getting married in the near future.
I'm definitely getting married. I don't know when. And I'm not sure to whom.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Please clear this field. Coming out. They're all coming out.
अभी मेरे प्रोड्यूसर के बेटे प्रोड्यूसर जी मुझे जैसे ही मैं सेट पर आई थी कहा आज कुछ मत बताइएगा क्योंकि इट्स टू अर्ली टू रिवील द प्लॉट ऑफ द फिल्म। दे जस्ट टोल्ड मी दैट एट द मोस्ट मैं इतना कह सकती हूँ कि इट्स अ साइकोलॉजिकल थ्रिलर। इससे ज़्यादा बताना मुझे उन्होंने मुझे इजाज़त नहीं दी है।
आप हमें अपने रोल के बारे में कुछ बता सकते हैं? व्हाट कैरेक्टर यू प्ले इन द फिल्म?
Okay, I can tell you that she's supposed to be like a zamindar's wife. Rajasthan mein we are going to be filming this film, so she's a Rajasthani. दो बच्चे हैं, little girl and little boy, and basically she's waiting for her husband who's gone away and has not returned. That's about all I can tell you right now.
Okay. Also आपके बारे में कि you've started doing a lot of parallel cinema and very different kind of roles. Are you moving away from mainstream films?
No, I wouldn't say I'm moving away or moving into anything. I do what is interesting. जो मेरे पास कोई interesting role लाते हैं या script लाते हैं, actually script. If the whole story is interesting and I feel कि yeah, this is something I should do, then I do it. And of course in the mainstream, yes, आजकल mostly there's romances and college and all, and I can't do any of that. So that's why I'm not in those. मैंने पिछले साल सिर्फ 2 फिल्में की, 3 दीवारें और झनकार बीट्स। झनकार बीट्स सिर्फ इसलिए अलग है क्योंकि इट्स इन हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश, but otherwise it's a very happy, naughty, lovely romantic comedy film. And Teen Diware is a little serious. That you can say is offbeat in its own way.
What attracted you to this role? इस role में आपको क्या भा गया इस film में?
Again, the whole plot, the whole, it's actually incidents. This whole film happens over maybe 1 हफ्ते की बात है ये. And the incidents which happened during those days, it's towards the end it's a shocking kind of film, a little dark, very interesting, and of course the role for me is very central.
और आपके co-stars कौन हैं सन्नाटा में?
I think Lucky Ali will be playing the husband, and the role of the husband is actually just about 4-5 days.
आपने कहा कि आप पैरेलल फिल्म मूवी नहीं कर रही मगर इस में आपको ज़्यादा भा रही है, तो आगे जाकर हम किस टाइप की फिल्मों में ज़्यादा देखेंगे? और
ये तो मुझे भी नहीं पता, बिकॉज इट रियली डिपेंड्स मेरे पास कौन क्या लेकर आता है. मैंने मतलब 1-2 महीने पहले 2 बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग स्क्रिप्ट सुनी थी, मगर वो अभी तक शुरू नहीं हुई है, तो आई रियली कांट imagine. They were one was really different कि मतलब again very interesting intense role, different मतलब आप ऐसा मैंने पहली बार सुना है. And दूसरा was more like a commercial film, but a woman with a child, baby, little baby.
सन्नाटा शायद पहली जिसमें सेंट्रिक फिल्म जिसमें बिल्कुल नहीं आ रही है, किस तरह से आप अपने आप को प्रिपेयर कर रही हैं ये रोल करने के लिए?
Yeah, you're right कि this is the first time I'm playing such a central role. and there's no not known. I mean, Lucky Ali has already known, but like there's no star. But ये पहली बार है कि I'm doing a very central. There's really no other star with me. I mean, the rest of the cast is mostly from theatre. That means they're very good actors. So that's good. And but there's no Shah Rukh Khan, there's no Aamir Khan, there's no Salman Khan, there's none of those.
Action.
जान तो ले सकते
नहीं यार, नहीं. Correct. Okay. Done. Dialogue खत्म?
नहीं, यहाँ से खत्म हुआ. अब वो रोप लेके फेंकेगा. हाँ, रस्सी लेके फेंकेगा. हाँ. और उसमें उसको डाल. वो जो लास्ट में फेंका था वो पकड़ ले. ट्रेन में भी गया था. तो
Action. Correct. क्या लो करना था. हाँ. Sound. Action. Correct. One more take. Non challenge. Clap. Action. Correct. Perfect.
Pen.
This number.
You want me to? Yeah. Ready. जैसे कि दो हाथ ये डबल वेट है ना. बढ़ रहेगा ना.
लुक कांता को भी है जो नीचे जा रही है.
कांता देख यार. ऊपर आ रहा है, ये नीचे जा रही है कांता.
हाँ.
हाँ. ये. हाथ फॉलो करो. ओके. साल स्टेकिंग. कैमरा.
रोलिंग.
एक्शन. ये ऊपर आ रहा है.
Correct.
ओके. परफेक्ट.
Yes. Yes. क्या बात है. स्टॉक.
कौन एक्ट्रेस सर?
स्टॉक में. हाँ.
नहीं आईना दिखा दीजिए एक बार.
एक बार क्या आईना देख.
एक बार से क्या होगा? बार दिखाते हो. क्या लग रही हूँ मैं? क्या लग रही हूँ? क्या है?
चलो. Ready? You ready, Juhi?
हाँ.
बस I'm almost done.
Absolutely.
ये क्या कर रहे हैं? ठीक है यहाँ पे. चलो बाबा आ जाओ.
जैसे यस में बोलेगी अपना पीछे नहीं लगा वही. हाँ. उसके वो हाथ के हिसाब से मैं इसको छोड़ूंगा. हाँ.
बस और मत कीजिए.
हाँ चलो जैसी हटो. बाबा को दो रस्सी.
देखो उसको पुल कर रहे हैं और ये इसको ही जा रही है नीचे धीरे धीरे.
आधे सवाल के जवाब तो आते. दिवाली पे आपकी याद क्या? दिवाली मेरी याद ही नहीं आती.
Got it. Okay.
बैठ जाओ.
दीपक जल्दी से स्क्रीन पर
सर एक मिनट रेडी हो रही है. हाँ. एक्शन. क्या
एटलीस्ट नोटिस हुआ इतना देर.
खींच रहा है तो हाथ से नजर मजा. लंबा लगेगा. राम राम.
मैं भी बात रहा हूँ.
रेडी. एक्शन. खड़ा इसको सपोर्ट दे. ये भी सपोर्ट दे. हाँ लंबर हाथ को ले. ये तो आप
करेक्ट.
क्या हुआ? और हाथ लंबा स्ट्रेच कर. हाथ स्ट्रेच कर. खड़ा. हाँ जुई को सपोर्ट दे. कमर में हाथ डाल जुई के. डाल। हाँ तो जी आप तो आपको भी जाओ पर वाला चेन का वाला चेन नहीं छोड़ना। जाओ पर सुरेश।
I don't know what to do with this.
ओके इसमें कट आएगा ना रामगुलाम में करने का। ओके
हाँ
ये खत्म हुआ। जूम लगा जल्दी।
दूसरे कैमरे में लगाया था ना।
इसका 10 शुक्र है। मैडम को कुर्सी दो ऊपर।
Action. अगर आपकी माफी ऐसे जिंदा है तो बिल्कुल और उनकी बेटे को okay.
That's nice.
Action. Ready?
That's actually so why does it keep
Hain Pictures production number 3, all the best.
Okay.
Okay sir.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. आइए बाहर आ जाइए. सेटिंग करा? सेटिंग? ये कर.
इसका नाम मंगेश है।
ओके मंगेश.
इसका
काम नहीं है.
Sorry.
हाँ लगा हुआ सर।
उसका एक रिएक्शन गया, उठती है यहाँ से और ताकि के बाद जाके उसको हाथ लगाते हुए। एक मिनट दोस्त। तो ये फर्स्ट शॉट लगा लो। हाँ वहाँ से। So believe me what I'm saying, you will see it on screen, sir. Very charged. Film is done it in one person. It's not a different film. It's an interesting film. Very interesting. और बहुत ही हिंदी फिल्म है। ये राजस्थान बैकग्राउंड। तो आप समझते हो कि मतलब कितनी 101 हर चीज़ का ग्रामर, कैरेक्टर का। आप देखना ब्लॉग भी देखो कैसा है, अंदर का छोटा सा ब्लॉग बनाया है नॉर्मल ब्लॉग ही, जैसे कोई आपके बेटा थोड़ा ऐसा। अच्छा वही टीवी वालों की डिमांड है। दिख रहे थे तो एक लड़की जो बहुत इनोसेंट हो, मैच्योर्ड भी हो, सिंप्लिसिटी भी हो, परफॉर्मेंस लेवल हो, है ना, काफ़ी चीज़ें जैसा होती है। जैसे शिवाजी का जो कैरेक्टर बता, तो मैं जब कैरेक्टर सुना तो इमीडिएट शिवाजी मेरे दिमाग में था। बट अपना कैरेक्टर सुना, 2 लाइन में सुना कि ऐसा ऐसा है कुछ, बोले चलो परफेक्ट है, अंडरस्टूड, लेट्स डू इट। सो व्हेनेवर आई एम हियरिंग द कैरेक्टर, आई एम सीइंग माय कैरेक्टर्स, यू नो। जी कैरेक्टर जो भी सर मेरा इनपुट होता है, definitely it will be there, and I've got a very young team, so they don't mind, they don't think I'm interfering. नहीं तो क्या होता है, मतलब जब कैरेक्टर बनती तो आपको 3-4 कैरेक्टर दिखते हैं, when you approach them, तो कोई कहता है कि मैं बहुत बिजी हूँ, बिकॉज सर 1 शेड्यूल फिल्म में मुश्किल होता है, 12 दिन 14 दिन एक साथ देना बहुत मुश्किल है। तो जूही जी मेरी फ्रेंड है, तो चलो she'll adjust, रोल भी उनको पसंद है। ये 2-3 चीज़ का सर एक पैकेज डील बनता है एक्टर के साथ, सब मिलके जो सर एक सेंचुरी बनने वाली है देखा। मतलब सर वर्ल्ड कप की एक्साइटमेंट के साथ साथ बहुत बड़ी एक्साइटमेंट, वर्ल्ड कप देखनी है उसके बाद ये कप देखनी है 100%। और इसमें सर कुछ है नहीं कॉम्पिटिशन, मतलब अपना होता नहीं, क्योंकि फिल्में सब आप एक ही फर्क तो क्या सेमीफाइनल और फाइनल है नहीं, किसी की जीत और किसी की हार नहीं है। ऑल द फिल्म शुड डू वेल, इसमें हम भी रामी हाजी सर तो बहुत रोलिंग है।
और कैमरास प्लीज आ जाइए बाहर प्लीज। बस इधर है इधर। ओके ओके साइड तो साइड लेना पुलिस कैमरा
ये और ये
तीन महीने क्यों ना हो जाए?
3 महीने क्यों ना हो जाए? मैं उसे सुधारना चाहती हूँ। दिन ब दिन बदतमीज होता जा रहा है। मैंने पंडित जी से भी कितनी बार जाकर कहा कि उसे समझाएं। हर बात कह देते हैं कल नहीं फिर
किधर रामायण का पाठ में जो
हर बार कहते हैं कल जरूर अगर उनका कल ही नहीं आता ओ गीता रामायण का पाठ करवाएंगे। पंडित जी को भी मैंने कितनी बार जाकर कहा कि उसे समझाए गीता रामायण लेकिन नहीं कहते हैं कल जरूर आओ मगर उनका कल छोटा वाला गीता रामायण
चलो रेडी
3 महीने क्यों ना हो जाए?
क्वाइट क्वाइट हेलो फैंस ऑफ प्लीज
पंडित जी को मैंने कितनी बार
प्लीज हेलो कैमरा
क्वाइट संजू संजू
3 महीने क्यों ना हो जाए? मैं उसे सुधारना चाहती हूँ। दिन ब दिन बदतमीज होता जा रहा है। मैंने पंडित जी को भिजाकर कितनी बार कहा समझाएं, गीता रामायण का पाठ कराएं। कह देते हैं कल जरूर आऊंगा मगर उनका कल कभी नहीं आता।
रेडी इधर पीछे आवाज बोलो साइलेंस हेलो हाँ क्लैप इन टाइमिंग हाँ रेडी हरीश
गीता रामायण का पाठ कराएं। कह देते हैं कल जरूर आऊंगा मगर उनका कल भी कभी नहीं आता।
ओके ओके अभी गेट
Hi, how are you? How are you? Very good. Good to see you. And look at you, my God.
नहीं, विवेक ने मुझे ब्रेक दिया है। मैं उनकी बहुत आभारी हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे अपनी फिल्म में गाना गाने का मौका दिया। बट इट इज़ ट्रू एक्चुअली। विवेक वेरी स्वीट ऑफ हिम, ही सेड कि तुम सीखती हो तो कम ऑन नाउ फॉर योरसेल्फ, लेट्स ट्राई, यू प्ले बैक एंड ऑल। एंड आई आल्सो गॉट एक्साइटेड, सो आई सेड या ओके। हाँ, मैं सीखती हूँ। आई हैव बीन लर्निंग from my Guruji is Pandrinath Kolhapuri ji, and so I learned from him. I've been learning for 3-4 years from him, and then 1 year I was learning here or there, but not really knowing who to learn from. अब थोड़ा थोड़ा समझ आता है, you know. In the beginning तो समझ ही नहीं आता कि हम सीख क्या रहे हैं, हो क्या रहा है. It takes a while. बहुत कुछ सीखना बाकी है. It was just sweet of Vivek to give me a break now. अच्छा, मैं बता दूँ अगेन, क्योंकि वो आइटम नंबर नहीं है ना, तो यूल बी लाइक कि ये क्या लिरिक्स हैं. इट्स जस्ट क्योंकि मैं अपने बेटे को मना रही हूँ. उस वक्त मैंने उसको एक थप्पड़ मार दिया. उसके कुछ एक बात, मतलब मस्ती हद से बाहर निकल गई थी, तो थोड़ा सीरियस मामला हो गया था. एक उसको लगा दिया था, तो फिर ऑफ कोर्स वो रूठ जाता है. एंड ही इज़ नॉट टॉकिंग, एंड देन उसको मना रहे हैं. So the first part of the song is sung by Aamir ji, and then the second half is sort of sung by me. तो मैं अंतरे से शुरू कर दूंगी क्योंकि वहाँ से ही शुरू होता है. अब आप समझ जाइएगा. मेरे दिल के टुकड़े, मेरे नन्हे से शहजादे, मुझसे तू नाराज न हो, इतनी ना मुझे सजा दे. देखो कब से तुम्हें बुलाए मेरी तरसी बाहें, आओ प्यार करूं मैं बहुत हुआ लड़ना भिड़ना, चलो जाने दो अब छोड़ो भी, चलो जाने दो अब छोड़ो भी, इतना भी क्या गुस्सा करना, कुछ अपनी कहो कुछ मेरी सुनो, यूं चुप चुप रह कर दिल ही दिल में क्या कुड़ना, चलो जाने दो अब छोड़ो भी, चलो जाने दो अब छोड़ो भी। ओके पहले तो मुझे यकीन ही नहीं होता कि I've really been in the industry for so long. जब मैं नई थी तो डरती थी कैमरा के सामने आने से। एक्चुअली मतलब कोई लंबा चौड़ा शॉट होता, डायलॉग होता तो मतलब दिल ऐसे धक धक करता था। फिर of course got into mainstream, did a lot of good films, ran around lots of trees, बहुत मज़े भी आए, हिट्स हुई, फ्लॉप्स हुई, एवरेजेस हुई, साल गुजर गए। Now I don't do those kind of films and I don't really actually even miss them. I really feel कि भाई जो मैं आज हूँ real life में, if I can portray similar things on screen, it's easier for me and I think people will respect me for that. If I try to be what I was before, एक तो I've outgrown it. It won't even look right on me. So I'm very happy playing mom to little children, you know, doing family films or something. I like that.
But are you getting a little, you know, as far as the roles are concerned, कहीं जाके आपने ज़्यादा performance based अब करके?
हाँ, लोग मुझे थोड़ा respect करने लगे. Now they come to me only when there is something to. I'm joking about it, but no, actually they do come with something, somewhere where they feel कि हाँ ये जूही कर सकती हैं अच्छी तरह से. Either they've seen it there in me, or they want a character कि ये जूही करेंगी. So it's nice to hear that. A lot of people just come with this thing in mind कि ये आप करेंगे, and we know that it will be right. So I feel कि चलो, I want a little, मेरी credibility थोड़ी high है अभी. I've done all kinds of films. Maybe I'm, like you said, I'm not the glamorous mom. Maybe this suits me more, where also I like to bring a smile on people's faces. I feel कि मेरे को थोड़ा emotional role देंगे तो मैं अच्छा करती हूँ. So all these things I feel I can perform well. So I take on roles which have those elements in them. Then people come to me saying already, okay, we know you do fun things nicely. Please do this. Somewhere I think I just like that. I enjoy it, and I just do it. I know people try to compare and say कि आप ऐसा करती हैं, but माधुरी जी वो कर रही हैं, काजल वो कर रही हैं. I'm like, please, I don't want to compare. I can do what I can do. I'm happy doing it. Yeah, in my head I'm much more free today. As in, okay, in bits and pieces I have just extended myself and said, chalo, let's have fun. In Kismat Connection, Aziz Ree's film with Shahid and Vidya, he's given me a guest appearance role. He said, you have to do it. And I'm playing a gypsy, little cracked. The way I've dressed, the way I've done my scenes, there are just maybe 6 scenes in the film. But they were a lot of fun. And I will maybe not do that ever again, and may not do it in another film. So I just said, yes, I will do it, and it's really turned out quite amusing. When you grow up, you say, I'd really actually miss this. It's to be in any art form, to learn any art form is beautiful. I mean, it's a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, a lot of practice. It's really, really beautiful. Today, मेरी एक बेटी है, तो I'm thinking the same way like my mother did. कि I wish she would learn something. So just to get her started, कुछ interest इसमें build हो. इसलिए I try to go to performances, whether it's classical dance or something. And
किस तरह का डांस आपको पसंद है?
जैसा कि मैं अभी देख रही थी, I mean, this is the first time I've come for a classical dance performance in years. बहुत ही सुंदर था, बहुत ही सुंदर था. I didn't want to leave, but I have to at this time.
अब गाना भी मैंने सुना है कि आप गाना भी अच्छा गाते हैं. Is it like आपने कुछ ट्रेनिंग वगैरह ली है?
जी, मैं 3-4 साल से सीख रही हूँ. And ये मेरा एक इंटरेस्ट था कि मैं कभी गाऊँ. Of कोर्स वक्त नहीं मिला और फिर कुछ ऐसा हुआ कि मैं सीख नहीं पाई. अब वक्त था तो मैं सीख रही हूँ.
Who's your favorite singer?
Not. I haven't heard so much classical. I mean, I've not grown up on classical music, so मेरी favorite singer तो लता जी.
Thanks.
मैं अब यहाँ ऐसे ही बाहर जा रही हूँ और ऐसे ही गाड़ी में जा रही हूँ. आप लोग आज यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं? मेरे साथ घर तक चलेंगे क्या? नहीं जी ऐसे. तो फिर बाहर तक तो पहुंच गए सड़क तक. ओके थैंक यू.
ओके जी बाय.
मैं बताऊँ
What happens is that all we manage fine. I can see. Then Akshay passes, then she passes, then the pillar passes, then the camera comes. Now that's a long gap.
That's fine. That's fine.
Then can I take a moment before I?
Yeah, of course.
Because read into that.
Before she does this thing, also we delay it.
I just need that one
because you after that you need to you can still you are long. डाल सकते हो ना
स्पेशल इफेक्ट्स.
देखो मैं ऐसे ही कर देता हूँ. खत्म हो गया पता चला कि
लिए चलाओ.
मैं जुही जी को बोल रहा है उससे बोल के आप लोग से बोल रहा है आज हम लोग भारतीय फाउंडेशन ऑफ इंडिया तथा गवर्नमेंट ऑफ एनसीसी ऑफ दिल्ली की तरफ से एक भारतीय फेस्टिवल का आयोजन दिल्ली में चल रहा है और इस आयोजन की बेसिकली पब्लिक एजुकेशन के लिए है और इस आयोजन के लाइक प्यार से सिल्वर जुबली प्रमोशन का टाइम आ गया था तो हमने कहा सिल्वर जुबली मशीन हमें दे दीजिए ताकि इसको हम अपने परफेक्ट हेल्थ मेला भारतीय फेस्टिवल के पूरे को ऑर्गेनाइज करने के लिए हमारी कोशिश कर रही है। मैं आप रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा मैं आप लोगों के साथ हेल्थ के बारे में इन्हें कन्विंस करने की कोशिश करी कि जब तक फिल्म स्टार या सेलिब्रिटीज हेल्थ के बारे में बातचीत नहीं करेंगे आम जनता इसके बारे में नहीं सुनेगी। कई एग्जाम्पल आप देते हैं कि आप कथा लोग याद करो, बात अच्छी तरह रखो और मेरे में सब लोग जाओ और देखो कि क्या वो आगे गए प्रतिभा सपना शर्मा और शमी मासी अग्रवाल और वीरू कृष्णा वो ये आप सबको बताएं। Because like you said, like Dr. Agarwal just say, just giving lectures and help, nobody wants to listen. But it's supposed to combine it. So a few things that Dr. Agarwal is telling me yesterday. Yeah, Doctor? Yesterday, Dr. Agarwal was with me in the morning and just chatting with me and briefing me about what was going to happen. Apparently, they had a good thing yesterday of the I couldn't attend it, right? I'm glad you came to support me. And I wanted to point out a story about it. It was so interesting. I'd like to share them with you. Let's begin with you saying that's why what we can do for all of us. Can you imagine that? Just a simple example. Can you imagine beginning a day with just a common cold or a headache? You have to go to work. You have to carry on with the day with a smile. You can't. It becomes miserable. So imagine it going a step further and becoming something worse. We should try and prevent it. And of course, like you said, to prevent illness, we have to be aware of it. We have to know what about, the root causes, and unless we know that, we can't go on with something like preventing illness. So just a simple pointer to what good health and what you should do or what you can do. Like I said, if God wants you to have mangoes in your lesson day, he wouldn't have grown them at all. So that makes perfect sense. What he was trying to say was that each fruit, each vegetable has its area that it is grown in. Mangoes, for instance, are good for you during summer. That's why they're grown in summer. So you should avoid having them in winter. Which are like frozen fruits. You can grab another time, maybe for convenience of the taste. But you wouldn't be doing yourself any good. On the other hand, there's more canned food. Something that is grown all the way in the coastal areas. It's like, say, like we said, coconut. It's good for humidity. Humidity being in the coastal area. It's not really useful to you down in January. Oh, we come to you after that. Just one more thing, which I thought was very interesting. Even I tend to age
about age, what am I connected with age for? I don't think I don't get it. So that's the wrong notion. Because I keep citing an example. He said there was this lady who thought it was one of them. She had an accident. The accident, she was possibly unconscious for about a couple of hours. And during the unconsciousness, perhaps the operation or they had to do something surgical or had a blood transfusion. And without her even knowing it, she contracted it because the blood signal of the heart was infected with HIV. So it's just that simple that, without her knowing it, you could have contracted it and so be careful. Alright, that's about all I know about health.
That I've done. Lovely shot.
You understand that health is very important. It's what keeps you cheerful. You can't be ill and enjoy life. Okay, that's all. That's enough for me for today.
First of all, I'll say कि मेरा reaction क्या था जब ये लोग मेरे पास आए तो they were like, we want to do an ad campaign for Ruh Afza, and I was like, of course, Ruh Afza तो ऐसा drink है जो मैं बचपन से जानती हूँ इस drink को. It's been there with us, and like he just said कि I think all they needed to do was advertising helps a lot to again reach out and refresh the minds of people. Okay, here it is. It's a drink and it's very refreshing. I know कि shootings पर गर्मियों में हम लोग बनाकर पीते थे, अब भी पीते हैं, but अब थोड़ा कम हो गया. I mean just because my shootings थोड़ी कम हो गई हैं, but गर्मियों में जब हम लोग outdoor shootings करते थे तो बहुत रूह अफ़ज़ा अपना ice water में डालकर पीते थे दोपहर को. So I was very happy to be again associated. Not again. I said I was very happy to be associated with it now officially. And I'm hoping कि अब गर्मियाँ आ रही हैं, people will again remember कि here we do have our very own drink Ruh Afza, and see, it's got a lot of natural goodness in it also. It's not just chemicals and it's not just an aerated water. It's good for you, and very refreshing drink for summer. And
जुही एक एक्टर को प्रमोट करने में मतलब एक ऐड को प्रमोट करने में एक्टर का कितना हाथ लगता है?
What do I say? I think ये है ज़रूर कि actors are known faces already. You're not seeing new people on screen. When you see them handling a product, it just registers that much more, I feel. And as far as Ruh Afza goes, जो हमने अभी ad campaign जो अभी shoot किया है, I think it will definitely be eye-catching. So you will not notice it. And I really would wait to see how it's received. मतलब audience कैसे फिर से react करती है Ruh Afza.
जुही, इस बार समर्स में आपका फेवरेट ड्रिंक क्या होने वाला है?
भाई इस बार तो रूह अफ़ज़ा ही होगा. और मैं बॉटल के सामने खड़ी हूँ, उनके CMO के सामने खड़ी हूँ, और क्या बोलूँगी.
जैसा कि आपने कहा कि आपकी
तैयारी इन द सेंस जब मैंने ये इनका कॉन्सेप्ट सुना, one तो of course it was very appealing to family. This has to be a family thing, and so I have a husband, children in the film. But there's a very lovely newness to it. How I am handling the bottle. वो आप जब बस एक हफ्ते में when the ad is out, you will see it, and I think it's made it very, very fun. The whole look seems like a refresher. I mean, there's something very fresh, new about even the way we shot with this product.
जुही आजकल देखा जा रहा है जैसे बच्चों के उसमें कि मतलब बच्चे लोग कोका कोला है, पेप्सी है, ज़्यादा प्रेफर कर रहे हैं, तो उसके बारे में आप क्या कहें?
I just say कि भाई this is that way a natural based drink, so it's definitely I mean, being natural, you just feel much better having it, and I would just say that yes, I mean, if you have an option, go for something like this.
graceful में किस तरह का रोल है क्या?
बहुत कुछ नहीं
आज पूरा ज्ञान देने गए आज ही
अभी क्या करने का? बस कम यार बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है। अरे बाबा नहीं तगिरी से बात करोगे ना मालूम है सिक्योरिटी। नहीं जान गुस्सा तुम्हारा खराब है, जान दो गुस्सा खराब है तुम्हारा। वो है जूही चावला, वो एक्ट्रेस जानते हो उसको? वो बहुत कुछ नहीं तुम विधानसभा में नहीं हो, चुप रहो। ये रूल रेगुलेशन से हो यार। काशिफ तो तेरे को फोन किया, तू ना आए, तू आए नहीं तू यार। ए सुन भैया, क्या नाम था?
मेरे जूते से शुरू करिए, जैसे कि विलेन्स और हीरोज के लिए एंट्री जब होती है ना, जूते से शुरू करिए।
अब्बास मस्तान जी के साथ तो मैं बहुत पहले से काम करना चाहती थी। आई मीन आई हैव सीन खिलाड़ी, उनकी फिल्म, देन आई हैव सीन बाजीगर। मुझे एंड स्पेशली आफ्टर बाजीगर तो मुझे बहुत ही अच्छे लगे। यू नो एज डायरेक्टर्स यू ऑलवेज, इट्स फॉर एन आर्टिस्ट इट्स ऑलवेज अ प्लेजर वर्किंग विद अ गुड डायरेक्टर, then you know that something good will come out of the film. So I was very keen to work with them, and I must say that it was really wonderful working with them. वो बहुत ही अच्छे डायरेक्टर हैं। वैसे हैं दो, अब्बास भाई, मस्तान भाई, मगर जब काम करते हैं तो ऐसा लगता है जैसे एक माइंड काम कर रहा है, क्योंकि दे वर्क completely in harmony. मतलब उनको they're very prepared about the scene, क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, how it's going to be executed. फिर अगर आपके पास कोई अच्छा suggestion हो तो you know they'll try and put it in. If I mean it's very clear and it's very वो कभी गुस्सा नहीं करते कि कभी टाइम भी ज़्यादा लग जाए या आपके रीटेक हो जाए या कुछ, तो बड़े आराम से आपको समझाते हैं। एंड जितना समझाना है आपको, अगर आप समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं या कुछ ऐसा हो रहा है तो भी बड़े आराम से आपसे यू नो आपको सब या समझाएंगे। इट्स रियली नाइस, इट्स रियली रियली नाइस।
Alright, at the same time, we also have a limited edition of a bulk. It's a risky watch for there.
That's lovely. That's a really cool watch.
Everybody give it a big round of applause, come on!
That's a really good watch. Even I want one. मुझे भी एक दे दीजिए। जनरल नॉलेज का टेस्ट नहीं हुआ, मगर मुझे वॉच दे दीजिए। Okay.
Let me just bring to what has been happening over here. The power kids came to all this question, and these kids are wizards. Yet more to come. So I have lots of prizes, okay? So now if we take everybody's now, late ho jayega, screen chalu ho jayega. So we'll go quickly with everybody, okay? Come on, fast to the stage, come on. Okay, everybody has a turn. Come on, run on the other side. Shake hands slowly, but run. Okay? Come on everybody, I think you can do better.
Come down. You won anything? Did you win anything? What? Which game you won?
Friends, I don't like silence at the end of it all. You all can do better. Right from the second floor, putting your hands together for all our whiz kids out here. For all our whiz kids out here. Right, time is up. Time is up. You also want? You want a prize from her or from me? Take it from me, I'll feel better. She's been a bit small, that's why.
अगर भूतनी नाथ अगर निकला तो we have wanted some bhutnis on top, so those are the prizes that we're giving out.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you, Bacha.
Can everybody please give a big round of applause to all the kids. This is a limited edition of the Power Kids wristwatch. And that's Juhi right here. Everyone, come on, I like to see everyone. Come on, so make some noise.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.